All right. Hello, folks. How we doing? Let's turn that music off, get some sounds of the game in, and we are already off to a start here. And let's adjust this. Boom. There he is. Chris is ready to go today. If I'm not mistaken, he has already clinched a playoff spot. We're just worried about some seeding right now. But my name is Joe Slapdonuts Santiago. I will be your Shoutcaster today. We got a couple of good matches on tap. Not only do we have Chris here, who you can see on screen, handing the ball off. Ooh, good run right there. All right, but as well as Chris, we also have Marmar getting ready. He has not been on stream almost all season due to some network issues, but thankfully we're able to get him for the last week of the regular season, which is a must-win for Marmar. He's just outside of the playoffs looking in right now, but if he can secure a victory today, that should stamp his ticket into the postseason, meaning that all of our sports title teams will make the playoffs. And right off of that, a user lurk. That was wonderfully done there by the player at St. Francis University. A minimal run back, but gets it down to the 49-yard line. So great field position there, already almost across midfield. Unfortunately, we did just lose one matchup. It looks like Baller Stepa, one of the premier players, I will say, a rookie, but a tough rookie, did get a forfeit win today. So he will not be playing on stream. His spot is already secured. Excited to see what he's able to do in the playoffs. So today we get Chris and we get Marmar on stream. So right there, St. Francis University running the ball right back to him. But let's add this here, because chrisramrz is, I believe, the white jerseys. So we'll add green for him here. That way we can more easily identify what the heck is going on here. And going to fake the handoff there. And a nice pass to A.J. Brown. He's going to pull that in while taking a hard hit. But that is down at the 31-yard line. So St. Francis already moving the ball pretty well after getting a nice turnover off of a user lurk. For those of you who don't know, a user lurk is just specifically when a player controls the player on the field, and from the start of the snap up until the interception, they're controlling that one player. They don't switch off and get the interception halfway through. That is pure just reading the route and following the receiver. There we go. Swift's going to pick up the first down, so knocking on the door of the red zone now at the 21-yard line. I must look insane on stream. I'm wearing two actual full-size headsets right now. I got our Madden games going on in this ear, and then we actually have a Valorant match going on the right, which I'm not shoutcasting, I'm just broadcasting. So you might see me slide back and forth, but my heart is with Madden right now, just know. And look like Chris is going to blitz on this one, just straight up man-to-man. He's going to try to lurk with Blankership right there, the middle linebacker. So let's see how this goes. Yep, Blankership going back. Oh, my goodness, the blitz gets there. So 3rd and 14. This is a important down already early in the first quarter. If Chris can keep him from converting here, could force the field goal and at least hold them to 3. Let's see here. Some zones. Can he get there? Wow, what a great pass. Unfortunately, A.J. Brown doesn't get the toe tap in. So that is going to be incomplete. 4th and 14. And wise decision, if you ask me. A lot of people read too much into analytics and going for it and all of that. But, I mean, 3 points on the table. I'm going to take them all day. You start weaving a couple of those together, you're going to get some nice points on the board. Was it the I believe it was the Seahawks last week in real life had like almost 20 points just off of their kicker, just dinging them home. So it's if you got a good kicker, You're confident in your ability. You're at the 21-yard line. I think that's a must kick situation. Ooh, Chris responding with a nice run of his own. Maybe a little worried, a little PTSD off of that last interception. There we go. Did I fix it? I think I fixed it. All right, and another run right there by Swift. Swift, 4 rushes for 32 yards. That's some good work right there. Marmar still waiting patiently for his matchup to show. So right now, all eyes on Chris here. Minimal gain, just 1 yard on that last play. Leaves us with a 2nd and 9 here in the final minute of the first quarter. Swift, another nice gain there. Loving the focus on the run game here by Chris. All right, hello. If you are just joining us, this is game 1 of what should be 2 that we have here today. Chris Ramrz on stream right now, already secured a playoff spot and just looking to improve his seeding here, get some better matchups going into the playoffs. 4th and 3 situation now. This is another one of those, do you go for it on 4th down? And I will say here, 46-yard line, I think this is a good call. Short to gain, and if you don't get it, you're still leaving them at midfield. Almost an interception there. Oh, that was close. Great play call there by St. Francis University. So back on defense he goes. Chris Ramrz, back-to-back drives. One was a turnover because of the interception. The other, a turnover on downs. And a handoff to Swift here. It bothers me how good the Philadelphia Eagles are. Not because I'm a fan of a rival franchise or anything like that. It just means that everyone and their mother is playing with the Eagles in Madden now. So we got a mirror match here where it's the Eagles versus the Eagles, and I'm sure we will have other mirror matches where it's the Eagles versus the Eagles. And our mascot for the school is an eagle. So the Eagles playing as the Eagles against the Eagles. Can you imagine how confusing that gets for me? Oh, and a deep pass attempt. Oh, hits the hands of the safety, but Chris unable to pull it in. That was a dangerous throw there. It looked like triple coverage, but had a shot. Unfortunately for St. Francis University, falls to the ground, so 3rd and 7 now from the 43-yard line. Oh my goodness, Swift wide open, and he is dropped at the 3, so close to scoring. And here we go, Eagles inside, I can't even say that. St. Francis University inside the 3, and that's a touchdown. The Eagles just scored on the Eagles. And oh my goodness, almost doinked the extra point, but it sneaks on in, and we have a 10-point ball game now. Post University trailing early in this matchup. Oh, great pass right there. Dallas Goedert going to pull that one in across the middle. He's going to get it up to the 44-yard line. So that was a big completion right there. Not just, of course, moving the sticks, getting the first down, but you need to start stringing some of those together to start building that confidence, especially after throwing an interception early in the first quarter. It might be in Chris's head a little bit. So stringing together some of those, quick completions where they get a couple of yards on Yak. Oh my goodness, A.J. Brown pulls that in. I don't know how, don't know why, but I'm not mad about it. What a great reception right there. Very dangerous throw, close to being intercepted, but right where it needed to be. And after 2 plays, Chris is knocking on the door of the red zone at the 25-yard line. Ooh, once again, defense able to get their hand on the ball. Oh, that one's going to be tackled for a loss. Dropping back a full mile in that. That was a terrible throw. Trying to throw it to A.J. Brown. Instead, it is intercepted. So sending the all-out blitz. Once again, he's going to use her Blankership and try to kind of have him play a spy. And oh my goodness, doesn't work. Thank God that the corner was able to get off of his blocker there and get to Jalen Hurts, because that could have been a massive pickup. He's really slow on the acceleration, but once Jalen Hurts gets going, oh my goodness, does he go. So 2-minute warning here in the first half of the very first game. So maybe down 10, but a lot of opportunity and a lot of time for Chris Ramrz to come back. And that all starts with a good stop here on defense. Wow, there we go. Finally gets to the quarterback, drops him there. So sacked at the 48-yard line, 2nd and 14. And I am going to get this Bengals-Ravens game going on in the background. Got a great matchup for Thursday Night Football this week. And Swift trying to bob and weave his way in through the guards, but going to be swallowed up by the linebacker pretty quickly after a 4-yard gain, or 5-yard gain. I don't know maths. He gained some yards, but not enough. And, oh my goodness, the toe drag there. Kind of hesitating as he was about to go out of bounds and able to pull that in. And a new set of downs here for St. Francis University, and they're going to stick to the ground game. Pickup of 6 right there. So 2nd and 4 now at the 24-yard line. And I've used this term way too much for this early in a first game, but knocking on the door of that red zone. So now at the 23-yard line, 3rd and 3. Today's number is 3, folks. Everybody playing some zone coverage here. Oh my goodness, and Jalen Hurts gets loose down at the 9-yard line. honestly should have been a little bit closer. From what it looked like to me, he was down closer to the 7-6 yard line. But we will gladly take the 9-yard line here at Post University. So inside the red zone now, 1st and goal for St. Francis University, trying to pour a little more on top of this 10-point lead, and he's going to be knocked down at the 1. Swift didn't have enough momentum to get himself in there. And there it is, the backbreaker potentially, going up now by 16 points, 17 pending that extra point. It's going to be an uphill battle now for Chris. And a flag, very rare to see in Madden on special teams. I don't know how many of you watch Monday Night Football, but my Broncos won a game on a field goal flag. So, you know, it happens, just not in Madden. And the touchback means they get the ball back at the 25-yard line. Post University, chrisramrz, like I said, uphill battle, but gonna need to start stringing something together. 33 seconds left, only 1 timeout. So I imagine you, if you're not gonna try to attack the sidelines, get something, your money play, your go-to. This will pick up 20, 30 yards for me down the middle. There it is, a classic crossers. This is something that he's probably going to be sniffing out, though, on defense. So if you're going to call that, then maybe take your running back, put him on a little wheel route. I don't know if you can see my mouse. No, you can't. Yep. And he sniffed that out, touched everybody's hand, but thankfully falls to the ground. So he's going to get another shot at this. Is he going to call the option here? No. Okay. I was about to just call him and start yelling at him. All right. This could be a good play right here. Dallas Goedert, yep, there it is. Beautiful play. If you can pull it in, can't get to the sideline, so call the timeout real quick. 20 seconds left. Now you're going to have to work that sideline a little bit. Once you're inside the 2-minute warning, going out of bounds immediately stops the clock. A catch or a run where you are tackled inside on the field, the clock will keep running. So sacks, tackles will keep the clock running. But if you go out of bounds, it will stop the clock and give you another opportunity. So need to work the sidelines on this one. I imagine we're going to go to that wheel route that you just saw. Yep, Dallas Goedert's going to run to the sidelines and then just start going straight up. And if he could beat his man, which he just did, but he didn't go for him. Oh, no. Oh, call the hurry up. I don't think everyone's going to get set in time. They are not. There were 10 seconds on the clock. It took them 11 seconds to get set. So we are at halftime in this mirror match right now. Post University playing from behind, down 17 points here in this very first game. And it looks like our Thursday night football game is on. An incredible matchup today. Division rivalry between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals on Amazon Prime. So I'll be announcing any scores to that as we're doing this because I care. I don't know if you care, but I care. And unfortunately as well, it looks like Marmar is also getting a forfeit win, which should clench his playoff berth, meaning that Post University, all of our sports title players have made the playoffs. It does suck that it's due to a forfeit. Would have loved to have him on stream today, but it looks like it is the chrisramrz show. And wow, Swift manages to push Sweat for those couple extra yards. Why is Sweat still on the Eagles? He was traded like 2 weeks ago. What? What? I don't know. Not to the he was traded to the Bears. Yeah, oh, this is okay. Sure. It looks like somebody's down on the field for Baltimore. Looks pretty serious. Jalen Hurts trying to keep it for himself. Kind of hesitates, and defense swallows him up almost instantly. And fakes the handoff to Swift. Doesn't look like anything's open. He's running for his life. Oh, and causes the fumble, but of course that rolls out of bounds. So that is going to be a 3rd and inches at the 42-yard line. I thought he picked up the first down off of the fumble, but does not. He roll away real quick. Oh, massive run right there. And he's doing his little dance, and he earned it. I mean, nice rip right there. Guards both grabbing their blocks. And he's able to rip a nice little one up to the 31-yard line. So this offense has been churning here for St. Francis University. And you're seeing a little bit of everything, which I really like. On offense, he's sticking to the run game on early downs, and then still airing it out when he needs to for some pretty big plays. Holds on to the ball a little bit longer than I'm sure his coach would like. And as I say that, a quick pass right there to Devonta Smith, but that's only going to be a short gain of 2 yards. But the more impressive part of this player's game, I will say, is very, very sticky on defense. A couple of turnovers already, but I don't think it does it justice for how many times they've actually gotten a hand on the ball while Chris has been trying to pass it. So, a couple of guys break through that line pretty quickly, and Caltaraka, I don't know who that is, never heard of that man before, but he catches the ball down at the 13-yard line. So 1st and 10 again now for St. Francis University. Oh my goodness, what a great play call right there by Chris. Oh my goodness, if that was a handoff, he read it, but unfortunately it was a QB keeper, so Jalen Hurts holding on to it. Not enough for the first down, but that puts him down at the 6-yard line, and weirdly enough, they're going for the 3 points. This is what I like to see. Extra point is good, so we have a 20-point ball game. And gonna get the ball back at the 25-yard line. Nice little move right there. Gets him a gain of 7, but still a lot to come back from here as we approach the start of the 4th quarter. Need to get this play off. There we go. Oh, great pickup right there by A.J. Brown coming across the middle. Oh, this is one of Chris's favorite plays right here. Dallas Goedert on the streak. Oh, not enough on it. Jalen Hurts, even his bullet passes, there's a little too much arc on it, and that arc is just hang time. That time in the air is time that the defense has to react to any of those passes. Jalen Hurts getting frisky there, trying to pick up the first, but going to pick up 3, and he is really excited about it. Hello, wife. Let's see here. Oh, double coverage pass. I am amazed he didn't try to go for the interception on that. Instead goes for the swat. And that's one of those points I was making earlier. I think the stats don't do St. Francis justice. There has been, I mean, at least once a drive, 1 or 2 passes that aren't, off. They're just deflected. So St. Francis doing a great job positioning their players to be in good spots whenever that ball does get airborne here from Chris. And there you see Brown. Oh my goodness. Once again, almost a pick. Little scary there. Oh, nice. Swift trying to do a little spin move, but unfortunately gets pushed right out of bounds. There we go, a nice first down pickup there. Chris needs to start running some more hurry up here. Oh, and that's going to be intercepted. That may seal this game here. So I said what I said. Great defensive performance here by St. Francis University. I mean, all over the field. Been almost impossible for Chris to throw. We're just going to be running some clock out now. Will do. And Baller, if you want to claim your dub, yeah, just take the, would you log in a league spot where you go to check in, take that link for the check-in page, copy it, go into the ECAC's Discord, go to Madden, and where it says, what is it? I'm rarely ever on the ECAC's Discord here. But there's like the Madden discussion, go to Madden support, put that link and just say my match was a no-show. Oh. Then I'll take care of it for you. You checked in though, right? And Chris, fight until the end. I gotta commend him for that. But so long as you checked in, it should automatically do it. All right, now I'm excited for game 2. I think Chris is gonna make some adjustments to his game here based on what he learned in this first game, and I think we're gonna see a much more competitive game 2. There we go. Starting to sniff out some of these option plays here, and those really were some backbreakers, especially in those key down situations. Wow, what a nice completion there. Using the sideline again. It's the same play over and over. Just attacking that sideline with A.J. Brown. And with such high catch ratings, that's almost always going to be a first down. And similar play call from Chris that we've seen before. Him using blankership while everyone else is in man-to-man or blitzing. So those play calls are dangerous. You're going to probably easily get some pressure on the quarterback, not always a sack, but you are so exposed up top if he does find enough time to air it out. No, not general discussions. There should be a specific, when you pick a role, you should be able to pick Madden, and then it'll show you all the Madden chats. Just hold off on submitting it. I can do it for you, bud. Ugh. So 13 seconds remaining here. And another 3 points. There is a flag on the field, but that's going to be declined. So hello to the 6 viewers who have showed up for this. Looking like a blowout right now, but we're going to reset. Game 2 will be kicking off soon. Right now it's chrisramrz versus St. Francis University, who is up by 23 points right now. So a tough loss here for Post University. but I think it's a match that he can learn from and come back in game 2 and hopefully be a bit more competitive, if not pull this one out. I got full faith in chrisramrz, already discussing a little bit on some of the changes he can make. So going to see a kneel here, and we are going to get set and ready for game 2. So I will be right back, folks. We're going to take a quick break, and I will see you on the other side. All right, folks, we are back. Game 2 now, and Quez Watkins going to bring that one right up the middle, down at the 23-yard line. So let's see if chrisramrz is able to hopefully come back after such a blowout in the last game. I mean, wasn't pretty, but hopefully he learned a lot from it. I have full faith that he is going to be able to come back in this one. So fortunately, Post University is the home team for this game, so we are wearing the all-black unis, while St. Francis University is playing in the white. And plenty of time to throw. Almost throws it into coverage there, but that's going to be caught. And down at the 31-yard line, so only 2 yards to gain here. And a passing down, not going to be able to do it. Unfortunately, leans right instead of left, which he needed, and no hesitation. Chris is going for this on 4th down, 4th and 1. Wide open hole there, opens up for Swift. Chris is bad. Love to see this. So down at the 43-yard line. Trying to cross midfield here. I think he sticks to this run game a little bit more. And gain of 2 there. I mean, swallowed up behind the line, but falls forward for 2. So we will always take those with a smile on our face. And unfortunately on that one, Jalen Hurts is going to be sacked behind the line. So we're right back where we started 2 plays ago. 3rd and 10 at the 43-yard line. Jalen Hurts. Oh my goodness, user lurk again. Brown with that quickness. This might be a pick 6. No, thank goodness. Using the cut stick there by Hurts to get him down. Oh, actually the other match is over. So I can take this headset off and just keep this one. So gain of only 1 there. 2nd and 9 now. Oh my goodness, what a great play call there on defense by chrisramrz. Immediately blowing up that play. So 21-yard line, 3rd and 12. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. If he had gotten in front of him, or sorry, behind him, Slay could have picked that off. Instead, it's going to be a great tackle after the reception, leaving them with a 4th and 1 at the 10. I do believe they're going to go for it on this one, and they are. Playing goal line, 4 tight end, 1 running back, no wide receivers. So safe to say this is probably going to be a run play. Pinching everybody, expecting the tush push, and no good. Oh my goodness, you know who can stop the Eagles from the tush push? The Eagles, that's right. Oh, made a boo-boo here. Let's fix that. There we go. And Post University back on offense, preventing them from scoring. And there we go, nice 4-yard pickup. Oh my goodness, he almost came down with that one, but it is deflected. Another one of those situations where St. Francis is just able to get one hand on the ball while it is in the air. Sending Quez Watkins here on a streak. Quez Watkins, one of the fastest players in the game. I believe he has a 98 speed rating. Only person faster is Tyreek Hill with that 99. And there it is. We're going to air it out. Maddox keeping up with him stride for stride. Perfect timing user pick. And back-to-back drives, back-to-back interceptions for St. Francis University. Hey there, how we doing? Release the Kraken. Good to have you here. It's been a tough matchup here for Chris against St. Francis University, losing game 1 23-0. This game now approaching the end of the first quarter, and while we are tied up, the needle is leaning towards St. Francis University, who has 2 interceptions here on the game already. And great defensive play call right there by Chris, leaving them with only a gain of 2, so 2nd and 8 now. Oh, I believe in the comeback too. Now I'm never going to count Chris out. I learned my lesson the hard way. Once again, clearly a blitz coming, and St. Francis is making some adjustments to try to get somebody in open space fast. Oh, and there's Swift. Chris accidentally usured the man that was supposed to cover Swift and brought him to the left, so there was nobody there to cover him on the right-hand side, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Massive pickup, crossing the 50-yard line, down at the 37. And it's going to be a handoff to Swift on this one. And 4-yard gain, that seems to be the average here for Swift, even when he's taken contact, still able to fall forward for just a couple. And once again, a blitz here, and he is using Morrow. Hopefully he keeps him in position on Swift. And another handoff to Swift, and immediately was blocked by one of the AI, so he wasn't able to get over to that left-hand side, but the edge rusher still managed to make the tackle. Everyone manned up here. Morrow actually set to cover. No, okay. Oh, made too many adjustments. Made too many adjustments at the line and believed it was a run play. It was a pass, and that's what that looks like, folks. A.J. Brown, touchdown. St. Francis University jumping up to a 6-point lead pending this extra point. Extra point is up and good. So 7-point lead now for St. Francis University here in game 2. If they win the game, they win the match. However, if Chris does manage to pull this off, we will force a game 3. Mind you, both of these players have already secured a playoff spot. Both of them just playing for seeding now. So a win will give them a much better matchup in the playoffs, especially in those earlier rounds, which allows you to get to those tougher ones. So not a must-win, but it's makes you a bit more comfortable if you do manage to pull this one off. And what was that? Superman tried to fly out there and make the tackle, but still just did a little ankle tickle, and he managed to fall over. I don't understand the physics of this game sometimes. Swift taking a couple of blockers with him, but once again, he's good for 4. Go figure. Even when he gets that contact, still manages to fall forward for a couple almost every time. And we're going to see that same play call he used against Chris. And this time it's going to work. Oh, hit him with a spin move, and he's going to be tackled down at the 39-yard line. Will we hit the 2-minute warning? Oh, my goodness. Gets the play off just before the 2-minute warning, and Hertz is running. Only a 2-yard gain there on that one. All right, 1 wide receiver out wide, but 3 on the field. Just Dallas Goddard there. Not going to be using him for blocking. Whoa, great pass right there. Going to be pulled in down at the 37 now. I don't want to say that this is must score, but Chris does need to start putting some points on the board, or this game is going to get out of hand quick, and Bradbury's going to be able to get there. That's going to be an interception. Pulled in, out of bounds at the 5. So 3rd drive third interception here for Chris. It has been tough sledding. And a handoff to Swift, going right up the middle. That's going to be good for 4. That is the... All right, I said earlier the number of the day was 3. It's actually 4 because Swift can always run for 4, no matter who's on him. Whether it's a 300-pound linebacker or, you know, no one, he's still going to go for 4. And Smith's going to pull that one in, and down at the 31-yard line, Jalen Hurts 5 for 5 for 105 yards so far in this game. So far, able to find the open space he needs. Chris going to definitely need to make some adjustments, going very, very blitz heavy in the first game and in the first quarter. So would love to see, just like that, a bit more zone coverage out of him. Or even just straight up man-to-man with a couple of safeties up top. And that is going to be the same route he got pieced up with earlier. And down at the 45-yard line, 38 seconds left, all 3 timeouts available for... No, only 2 timeouts available for St. Francis. Chris has all 3 timeouts. He changed the play call. That cover 1 man was exactly what I wanted to see. I think that would make a big difference here. And no, that play call was good too. A sack, loss of 2, so 2nd and 12 now. And St. Francis forced to use that timeout. If you were with us for game 1, I kind of explained a little bit on how clock management works here later in the quarters. So right now, once we're inside the 2 minutes of either the second quarter or the fourth quarter, the only way to stop the clock is to catch the ball and go out of bounds or an incomplete pass. So that pass right there caught and then ran out of bounds, that is going to stop the clock. However, if he was tackled inside the hash marks or the quarterback was sacked, the clock will keep running. So 30 seconds left and a handoff to Swift. That's going to get blown up almost immediately. So no gain, a loss of 2 on that play, and that clock keeps turning. So St. Francis trying to hold on to their last timeout, and instead we're going to get one called by Chris. Helping out his opponent a little bit there. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. True pal. So here we go. Cover 6 defense here for Chris. And same play we saw a lot of earlier. That little option route. If you don't see what you like to the left-hand side, you can have the option to not hand it off, and the quarterback just runs towards the right. And sometimes it's blown up. Sometimes it's a massive game. So Jalen Hurts, X Factor activated. He's in X Games mode, and he's going to get hit as he throws. So incomplete pass that does stop the clock. So 4th and 2 now, not needing to use that timeout. And in field goal formation here. So kick is up, and it is good. Chris calling a timeout for some reason. Oh, no, that was a roughing the kicker penalty. Ooh. So that's an automatic first down. Oh, what a terrible break there for Chris. An automatic first down. 4 seconds left. Still going to go for the field goal. And after the practice kick, that one is also good. So 1 second left. Chris is going to get an opportunity to return here, but I imagine we're going to see a squib kick. A squib kick is a high arcing kick that has a lot of hang time. So it's going to drop right there inside the 10. So he's forced to catch it and let that clock run. And because of the hang time, because of how long it sits in the air, gives the defense a little bit extra time to get up there and make the tackle. So here we are at halftime of Game 2. Post University down by 10 here in this matchup. So either need to get some points on the board, or this week will be over quick for Chris, who, once again, both of these players have already made the playoffs. This is strictly about seeding and getting yourself an easier matchup, not next week, but the week after when the playoffs begin. So Jake Elliott taking the kick. I imagine we're going to get a touchback. Yes, we are. So St. Francis will be taking over from the 25-yard line, already up by 10. And the Cincinnati Bengals Baltimore Ravens game happening in real life is 3-7 right now, with the Baltimore Ravens up. Oh my goodness, what a great play call right there by Chris. Seeing a lot of these plays getting blown up in the backfield. I think that's the third or fourth, 2nd and 12 I've seen here in this game that Chris set him up for. So loving that, and is only holding him to 10. So already playing better on defense, just needs a little more production on offense. Oh, the caster curse is real. As I say that, a massive pickup there by Swift. Jalen Hurts 8 for 9, only missing 1 pass so far in this game. And Devonta Smith 4 receptions for 62 yards, so he's cooking too. And ooh, we're playing cover 6, but he's faking the blitz look. And there we go, another one blown up, 2nd and 12. That is the 5th time that has happened this game. So Chris is definitely starting to figure it out a little bit. And there we go, showing the blitz, but it is actually cover 6. I'm not sure how Jalen Hurts is still X-Factor enabled. That shouldn't stay activated through halftime. And he's in trouble. Gonna have to throw it away. Oh, and he's gonna take the sack, trying to do too much. 3rd and 29, that is a massive sack right there. So at the 31-yard line, they are going to need a miracle. Chris trying to go for some cover 4 quarters. Not sure if this is the right play call here. Call me crazy. And Smith is going to catch it, but still not enough. 4th and 14 now. My good Smith, 5 receptions, 77 yards. And not a lot of punts have happened here in this matchup today, so excited I get to be a part of this. Oh my goodness, that's out at the 2, out at the 4. What a great kick right there. Oh my goodness, St. Francis is also good at punting. Who would have thought? So Post University gets the ball back. I mean, backs against the wall as much as it can be at the 4-yard line. Expect to see a run here, not worth risking a pass in this situation. First tackler misses, so able to find some space, pick up 5 yards. Chris has a little bit of breathing room now at the 9-yard line as opposed to the 4. Well, this could be a passing down, but he's going to halfback dive it. They're pinching the line. Oh, once he saw the line pinch, he tried to get to the outside, but that hole still opened up there in the middle. Second guessing himself. That's exactly what that looks like. Ooh, loving the stick work there, but not going to be enough. 4th and inches, you have to go for it here. Down 10, approaching the 4th quarter, and a must-win game. This is the only call you make right here. Hesitates again because he saw Brown coming, but the nose tackle able to get a block in for just a moment. He's able to pick up that 1st down. So huge 1st down pickup there for Chris. Wide receiver in motion, faking the handoff to him. It's going to go to Swift again, who gain of 2. Nice little minimal gain. Forward is better than backwards, folks. That was a botched throw there by Jalen Hurts. Game claims he was under pressure, but I didn't see anything. Must be emotional pressure. Oh my goodness, what a great catch right there. I don't know how to pronounce this tight end's last name, but what a great play. There's a lot of consonants in that name. So yeah, the Eagles playing as the Eagles against the Eagles is not going so well. I really want to know how to pronounce that guy's name now. Whoa, A.J. Brown pulling that one in. That was so much running for 3 yards. My guy got a full body workout to pick up those 3 yards here. It looks like everyone's going to roll out towards the left here, which is not Jalen Hurts' strong side. So, there we go. Definitely stay in the pocket. Don't roll out. Oh, what a great pass right there. But unfortunately, hit as he tries to make the catch. So it's going to pop out. Devontae Smith unable to hold on to it. So 3rd and 7 now. Already inside the 4th quarter. Oh, what a block there by the tight end. That's a massive run right there. So out at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Need to score here. I don't know if you can hear me, Chris, and you shouldn't. You should be focusing on the game, but you need to score right here, bud. These idle moments where it just shows like around the stadium. I don't know what to say here. Philadelphia's lovely this time of day. I don't know. Oh, guy whose name I can't pronounce pulls that in down at the 4-yard line. That tight end is killing it today. I don't know where Dallas Goedert is, but we don't need him. 1st and goal, Post University at the 4-yard line. Jalen Hurts making the pass, and Dallas Goedert catches that one for a 1-yard gain. So 2nd and goal now from the 3. They're pinching the line, expecting the run, and they were right. Oh my goodness, almost able to fall forward. This isn't even 3rd and inches. I mean 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and inches right here. So well inside the 1-yard line here. Believe he's looking for the old tush push. QB sneak. Where is it? Goal line. Come on, you can find it, Chris. Goal line, go down. Oh no, QB sneak right there. Why? There you go. That's the play. Should always be the play here. They're expecting it. My God, he got hit by a truck doing it. Touchdown, Post University. It didn't look pretty, but it scored 6 points, and that's all we need. So, pending the extra point, we should have a 3-point game here. Extra point is good, right down Broadway. So, a 3-point game here late in the 4th quarter. I know I've been saying must a lot, but he must not let his opponent score. He needs to get the ball back if he wants an opportunity to win this. So I expect to see St. Francis University calling a lot more run plays on this drive, trying to churn that clock a little bit. I'm sure he's sweating since he's not winning by as much as he was in the last game. Well, let's see what defense Chris calls out, and bet he called the cover 3 Sky. No, cover 1 man. Cool. And that, yep, play by Jalen Hurts. Trying to get a draw play going. Keeps it for himself. And blown up at the line of scrimmage. Is that a sack? No, they counted it as a tackle. That's unfortunate. Everybody up in zone coverage again. Oh, open right in the middle. There we go. He had a couple of receivers open downfield, but instead tried to keep it for himself, afraid of turning the ball over. So we got a 3rd and 11 here. And that clock keeps running. 20 seconds on the play clock. Let's see how far. Oh, he's not trying to milk the clock for all it's worth. Whoa, it's Swift able to pull that one in. Jalen Hurts, 10 for 11 for 198 yards. He's having a pretty good day at the office. And 2-minute warning, folks. Handoff to Swift up the middle. Short gain, 4, of course. It's always 4 for him. So down at the 45-yard line, we're inside. There we go. That's what I wanted to see, Chris. Call the timeout. If you're inside the 2-minute warning, gotta call that timeout on a 2nd and 6. Oof. I'm not sweating, you're sweating. I'm not even worried at all. Oh, falls forward for a gain of 3 there. So 3rd and 3. If he can get the stop here, he has a shot. Only needs to get into field goal range to tie this game up and take it to overtime. A touchdown could win it. But if he converts and gets a 1st down, that could be the ball game. Sending an all-out blitz. Should be pinching. I mean, putting pressure with those corners. And someone's going to call a timeout. Ooh, St. Francis calling a timeout. He's nervous. He didn't like something he saw there. Oh. And guys whose name I cannot pronounce pulls that one in. Down at the 36-yard line. That could be the backbreaker. St. Francis can win this one just by running out the clock now. It's not. This guy is crazy. Going to try to run it with Swift for a gain of 2. Did a lot of stick work for all that. And we're going to get Chris to call his last timeout here. 1 minute and 15 seconds left. 2nd and 8. May have just been baiting, trying to get him to use that last timeout. Yep, and there it is. Victory formation for St. Francis University. They're just going to kneel out the rest of this game. So should be 2 more plays. And that will take us to the end here. Wait. Is it 30 seconds or 40 seconds on the play clock? Oh, that's the game. Well played by St. Francis University. Chris, definitely a better performance here in Game 2 than in Game 1. Learning from his mistakes. And, you know, both players hopefully will see each other again in the playoffs. And Chris can kind of rectify some of the decision-making that he made here. But congratulations to both players. I hope everyone has a great experience in the playoffs, although that can't possibly happen. Only one person is really going to enjoy the playoffs when it's all said and done. And final score now, 13-7. Post University unfortunately falling to St. Francis University. So GG's all around. I have been Slapdonuts. You're not, and I'm sorry about that. Have a wonderful night, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. There will be no streams, no matches next week across the board. So we'll be right back the week after with the start of the playoffs.